Hey, what's going on YouTube? Chicago fan Jason here with a how to ship your cards video. I've been wanting to make one of these for about 6 months now. A little backstory real quick, and I'm hoping from this video some of you, either you're young or you just have had some negative feedback on your eBay account, what have you. You've done some trades where there's been some mishaps. Hopefully some of you guys can take something from this video and use it when you do ship out cards. So about 6 months ago, I bought a card, and I'll never do this again. When I see free shipping now, I kind of avoid it as much as I can on eBay. But I bought a $45, $50 card on eBay. It was like a 120 point count card. Free shipping, which I should have known. Card came in a PWE and a penny sleeve, and it came damaged. And I was pretty furious because I hadn't seen one of those cards before, or in a while, and I bought it thinking, yes, I got it for my collection, and then it shows up just mangled. So round and round for about a week on eBay. Finally got my PayPal claim in and got my money back, but it was just a hassle. So hopefully this video will help you guys from eliminating some of the hassle that there is with shipping cards out there. So real quick, just going to show a few things. So right off the bat, if I show this card on eBay, if I picture it just like this, or on Facebook, or here, this is how this card's going to leave my house. I have it in screw down. I prefer screw downs. Some people prefer magnetics, what have you. But if I picture the card like this is how it's going to leave. I'm not going to take the time, take it out of a team bag that protects the screw down. Take it out of the screw down to save the screw down. I buy screw downs in bulk, so I'm not worried about losing this one screw down for making the sale. You see a lot of times where someone pictures it on eBay just like this, and you get it in a top loader. I don't know, it just drives me insane. So if you picture a card on eBay in one of the groups on here, send it exactly how you picture it. I expect it. A lot of people do expect it, and it just, I don't know, it just causes a little bit of frustration. So anyway, just my opinion. So get to the next thing. Some of you will notice the colors on here, what this is. So when I go to the post office, which is 3-4 times a week, my wife does a lot of eBay stuff with her company. I do trading and selling from time to time. I'll grab two of the, when I leave the post office, there's a kiosk right there in the little hallway before you walk out. They have a kiosk of the large, medium, and small priority mailboxes, or the priority boxes. I'll take 2 large, come home when I'm not really doing anything, and I'll measure the regular size card, and I will cut a bunch of these out of that box. I'll get as much as I can out of one box. I'll do some for the PSA or BGS size cards too, the graded cards, and I'll do that. That ends up looking like this around the card. I'm going to ship this card out. It's got painter's tape around it, wrapped up the cardboard. This isn't going anywhere. If the mailman has a bad day and pissed off at his kids or his wife wants to punch something, it's not going to damage his card. If he runs it over with his truck or what have you, this ain't happening. And when I sell on eBay, I'd like to get my stuff ready, and I'll write whatever I'm selling on the painter's tape. So this is how it's going to leave in the bubble mailer. Painter's tape, it's like $5, $4, $5 at your local hardware store, Walmart, what have you. So right now you have free and $5. And if you're doing shipping or a lot of eBay stuff or selling or stuff, this is going to get you a lot of cards. That's thick. It's going to get you a lot of, it's going to protect your stuff. It's going to get you a lot of cards shipped out. So there's that. Get to the bubble mailers real quick, and just my personal preference, 4x7, 6x9. Those are the 2 most common ones I use. If you go to Walmart or Target, Costco, what have you, you can get them, I think, for like 50 cents a piece, like $4 or $5 for a bundle of 10. If you guys go online and Google search 4x7 bubble mailer or 6x9 bubble mailer, you can get those for, let's just say, I wrote it down, the 4x7 in a 500 count box for $48, which ends up being 10 cents a piece. The 6x9, a 250 count box for $42, which is 17 cents a piece. If you do a lot of eBaying or do a lot of selling, it's good to buy in bulk because you're saving 35-40 cents in bulk. And we all know PayPal and eBay is getting their fees out of a sale of a card. So that's a way of making up some of the difference. You know, they're going to take their cut. So that's a way of making up a little bit of the difference. I also use PayPal shipping or eBay shipping. So when something sells, it's linked to my PayPal account. Like I charge $3.50 for like a card like this, 3-4 ounce card. I end up selling it or sending it, since I have that eBay shipping, I think $2.66 a card. So I save 84 cents. So I'm saving even more there. 84 cents when I ship. So I'm getting some of that price of the eBay and PayPal fees back into my account. Yeah, I think that's about it. So like I said, that goes into the bubble mailer, and my stuff ends up looking like this, sealed. Like I said, this is pretty much, unless he runs it over with the truck, nothing's gonna happen to it. It's in a bubble mailer. Sorry about my addresses there. It's in a bubble mailer. It's protected in the screw down, the cardboard, the team bag, and pretty adamant that pretty sure that this is going to leave my house and arrive at the destination the exact same way, unless for some reason, and it happens, people make mistakes, the post office or the mailman kind of screw it up completely. So that's what I have. Like I said, I'm always open to changing my ways of shipping, but I don't have any negative feedback. And when I ship out to people here on YouTube or Facebook, I have never once had anybody complain about my shipping methods. And I can tell you numerous times in just the last 6 months that I've bought something on eBay, and I get it, and it's just like, you know, what the hell was someone thinking when they shipped out this card? And like I said, $45, $50 card. If I ever see free shipping now on eBay, I'm contacting the seller, and I'm saying, hey, can we work something out I'll pay you $350 or what have you for the shipping, just so it doesn't arrive at my house damaged and what have you. So just do a little bit of homework. And if someone buys a bunch of cards, you know, put it in something like this and throw it in one of the priority boxes, and you're going to charge a little bit more for shipping. It's like $6.50 or whatever. But they buy a bunch of cards, you know, do the combined shipping, you know, $3.50 for the first card and 50 cents or 25 cents for the next, and they're pretty much paying for you to put it in that priority box and send it for $6 or $6.50 or what have you. So just some pointers. Like I said, it's free cardboard. You know, painter's tape's cheap. If you buy in bulk, it's cheap. You're getting some of that money back, and there's nothing worse than, you know, getting something in the mail and having to go a week or what have you back and forth with hey, I'm sending your card back, I want a refund. It just makes a whole mess of things. And then, little side note, don't overvalue your stuff and undervalue somebody else's. I don't know how many times, God, in just the last month, you know, in one of the Facebook groups, I'm in one of the Chicago Bears Facebook groups, and you got guys charging 5 to 10 times more for a card than it's actually sold on eBay ever. And if you're going to sell a card on eBay, do some homework. Go to your sold listings of that card. Look up the exact card, serial number to 25. Look it up. See if the one's sold. And if one is sold, if you're going to do it buy it now around that same price. I mean, it's your card. You can price it however you want to. You can try to get, you know, whatever you want for the card. But, I mean, you'll have more success in the long run if you're around that same price point. Too many times, you know, looking at stuff on some of these some of the Facebook groups and on eBay where people just don't know. I.e. Black Rose. If any of you guys ever want to look up Black Rose on eBay, look at some of his prices. He's like beyond 10 times the price point of a card. And it's ridiculous. It's bad for the hobby. It just doesn't make any sense. And like I said, I like consolidating some of my collections from time to time. And then I like buying stuff. So I'm always, you know, doing stuff on eBay or in one of these groups trying to buy stuff. And like I said, it makes it for a smooth transaction to get your stuff, you know, shipped right. So when it leaves your house, it's like a breath of fresh air. You know that card's going to arrive, unless, you know, like I said, someone in the post office or the mailman screws it up. It's going to arrive at its home, and you're going to have a happy customer. You're going to get good feedback. You're going to do more trades. That guy's going to definitely want to trade with you again, especially if you give him a good price. You ship it the way it should be shipped, and it arrives how he wants to. And just be honest. Don't list something that's in immaculate condition that it's not in good condition. It just doesn't jive. But I've been wanting to do this for a while, and if you guys made it for 9 minutes and 15 seconds, I really appreciate it. If you guys that are new to the hobby or new to selling or wheeling and dealing or what have you, hopefully you take a pointer here and there and you use it and start making everybody happy. But there's just too many people getting stuff in the mail from people that just don't know what they're doing or just don't care. And it's just bad for the hobby, and it's frustrating. So like I said, if you take a pointer here or there from this video, it's a success. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon.